Bye. Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at
Rafe
Trolocks Lives
Judkins
Matter believe there's a human
sucks.
inside all of us. And
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love too. And maybe a hug.
The wheel of time is dead.
Hello, I am James Dunkins, founder and CEO of Trolocks Lives Matter, TLM. Thanking you for watching this advertisement. Oh, look at that little guy. Look at that little poopsie whoopsie. He's a cutie patootie, isn't he? Look at her pet. Oh my God! The cut. Wheel of time, you say? I have no idea. But
this is the
I do
real
love this
Samuel.
chair. It's great.
Look at this Chad in this chair.
Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get
such
that
a better.
Here.
What
Let's
a better actor.
Man, my own bones are aching.
He was robbed.
I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful. Karen! What's up? What's going on? Holy moly. It feels like it's been a minute. Could you guys, I don't know if my mic was working, and could you hear me underneath the smooth tones of the intros and everything? I didn't miss any buttons this time either. What's going on? What's up, Nick? What's up, Silverlock? What's up, Lakizzle? What's up, Eld? Leanne, what's going on? Gadfly, what is happening? Kaladin's Dandelion. No, I wonder if do people remember the joke? Oh, and real quick, I'm going to. You could hear. Okay, cool. I was just having. I didn't know I could speak over it. I was just having a little fun. What's up, John? Good to see you. How many people know why the dandelion weed shot is in there in chat right now? Like, is that old? Is that like old lore for this channel? Does anybody remember my Samael? Now that's of course Flopsy. That's my son dressed as the Samael actor to be. But I don't remember if how many people Leanne, you don't do I have to go back to the originally dandelion shot? Oh my gosh, do I have to find it? Oh God, where was that? Yeah, Gadfly. So Gadfly knows the shit. Where is this? Jesus, where was that? Was that Oh God, where did I have to find it? You. Oh goodness, where was it? Where was it? Do you remember where it was? Oh, was it Jordan Con? Oh gosh, where was it? Where was it? Oh, maybe. Oh God, I gotta find the video. Where was it? Maybe it's on Jordan Con, the Jordan Con YouTube channel. Jordan Con. Because that's where it was, right? It was a season 2 promo, right? Yeah, look, is okay. All right, here, we're tracking her down. We're taking a time machine here, so everybody can be
If anybody finds it before me, throw it into my my Discord for me. No. Where the frick is it? Oh God, it's pissing me off now. I should have just saved it. That's the first trailer. Ooh, maybe I can find it here. They might have it. Oh, maybe. No, that's the announcement. Is that? No, that's the rap video. Oh, come on. Oh, why can't I find it? Sorry, everybody. I'll find it. I swear. Oh God. Where is it? Name drops episode season 2. Damn it. Dang it. Well, maybe I won't find it. Well, there was a cringe introduction video to her being cast, and it just they did it was the weirdest fucking thing. And it had this one, it finished like with this artsy close up on a weed, and I just couldn't fucking get over it. It was so fucking funny. And oh, I think do we have it? Do we have it? Maybe not. Dang it. Oh crap. It's just about ask me anything. No. Oh, yes, we have it. We've done it. Here it comes. Be ready to have your eyes have a treat, everybody. Okay. Now, if you weren't here for this was back in the day when 4 people went to Jordan Con instead of 3. Now, guys, I expect some normal numbers like today. Like I just felt like streaming. There's not really too much news. And I don't have a stupid take to break down. So if we get I still can't believe we had 2 streams back to back with 90 plus. Like the last stream got to 120 viewers, which was crazy. So you guys are awesome. But if anybody has a dumb take for me to like beat into the ground, hey, fuck it, send it my way. I'll do it. I guess I've succumbed to breaking down stupid videos and telling people they're idiots. So if you have one you really want me to look at and tear apart, I guess we can do that. Did I I did, but that's probably going to take longer. Aldan, what's up? What's going on, Aldan? What's up, all you filthy book cloaks? What's up, Salvis? Good to see you. Chris, what's up? They wrote I think they just wrote her out. There's no mention of Shiriam in season 2 at all. What's up, Thumb? Good to see you, buddy. Neil, what's up? They will be saltier with my video upcoming, a Mahler style critique of season 1. I'm making the claim that it's the worst fantasy series I've ever seen, and yes, worse than Rings of Power. Now, Neil, you know what? I think, look, I go back and forth, right? But it's actually my buddy Brian Nerporeal, the Nerporeal Lifeform, which if you haven't subbed to the Nerporeal Lifeform, what is wrong with you? Get over there and sub to him, my buddy. Sorry about that. But yeah, so it goes back and forth a lot, the discussion, which is the worst, right? But Brian, like I said, Brian Nerporeal Lifeform, my buddy, I think he convinced me that Wheel of Time is worse for one simple reason. Who was I don't know. If there's only one Rufio, man. Like Rufio, I mean, come on. Right? There's only one Rufio, and he's in Rings of Power, and he is the legend. You know, he's my man. Rufio. Like I mean, you can't get better than that guy. That guy's the best actor in the whole series. It is funny that they do go to the same place, like the desert island where they go to in season 2 of Rings of Power is the same place as Cold Rock's Hold. But you know, I guess you know. I can't believe it actually. I think it actually is the same place. What's up, Salty? But yeah, so World War III kicking off the season. Yeah, I guess we'll see, huh? But you know, we go back and forth, because they're both equally terrible, right? I mean, Rings of Power, Wheel of Time, they're both just right shit. But Brian sort of convinced me that Wheel of Time was worse because while Rings of Power is stupid and really bad, they're not working with near the amount of source material that Wheel of Time is. Wheel of Time has this large story to draw off of. It's a complete series, and they just chose to ignore every single little bit of it. So, oh shit! Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. You had to look at Dane Bornhall here, the younger. Wait, you know what? Has the March Madness thing kicked off yet? He hasn't got that going yet, has he? I gotta talk to Dane, see when he's gonna go on. I can't wait for that. That's a lot of fun watching that shit. And I gotta start doing some other stuff too. But you know, for now, you know, there's still fun to talk about when it comes to making fun of Wheel of Time. They're making it too easy. There's so much still left on the table. And yeah, like I said, if anyone, some people pop some stuff in here. I don't know if it's worth breaking down on stream or not. You guys let me know. But this is where, if you've seen my intro with the weed, okay, for those that don't know, okay, for those that didn't see this at Jordan Con when it first came out, okay, this is where that comes from. So if you're wondering what's with the why did we do a close up on a little weed there? Well, get ready for this. This was right before season 2, okay.
Dark
So,
friends beware. Dane is coming.
They're coming in. Okay, I can't.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm Rima Tiwiata.
Hi, Rena. How's it feel to be kicked off the worst show on TV before it got canceled? Pretty not good, huh? Look at this fucking shitty ass symbol too. What? Okay.
When I auditioned for Wheel of Time, they had
They lied to me and told me it was going to go for 8 seasons.
a false name for the show and false characters.
False characters, huh? Not really. The real characters never made it, so I'm pretty sure your character you were acting with is pretty spot on. Your fake character was probably the same as the yes, Shiriam is meant to be a redhead, young, semi-attractive. Yes. Yeah, that aged really well, didn't it?
The script was elevated and magical.
It was elevated and magical. Season 2 we're talking about.
But I still didn't know what show I was going to be in.
Wow, the script was elevated and magical, but from reading the script, I had no idea what show it was. I'm pretty sure that the script she was reading was word for word from the show, and she still didn't know what it was from, even if she read it. I think Shira got it the wrong brief. She thought she was making some piss take art house short film, but it was actually meant to be a casting video. I think so. Oh, hey, I forgot. I'm on Kick too. I better be monitoring that too. Nathan's over there by himself. What up, brah? I need to add emojis over there. I keep forgetting to. There we go. Here, I'll add the Kick. If anybody's on Kick, there's the Kick link right there. I forgot that I had that going as well. There you go. If you're on Kick, you want to join Kick. There you go. Okay, so here we go.
When I got the role, I found out.
Now this is gonna get a little bit R-rated. Okay? Just beware. We're gonna risk it. Okay? What's up? What's up, Brian? I just mentioned how you were the one that convinced me. I'm just talking shit, Brian. If you want, I don't know if you're around. We were gonna stream before, but like I fell asleep. So yeah, this is gonna get a little bit sexual. Okay, so guys, just there's some heavy petting. Okay, so just okay.
Shocked.
She does some things to this tree that I don't think she asked the tree if she had permission. I'm pretty sure she just came up on this tree pretty aggressive. This is a pretty aggressive she's not even talking to it. She just starts with the touching. I'm not sure.
I found out.
I'm not sure the green man really likes what she's doing to him. He's very uncomfortable.
I was shocked, but calm.
She's so happy. I can't believe this is for the Wheel of Time. What happened? I don't know. See, I don't think so. I think we have a drive-by, I think, I don't know. I really think we might be seeing some, a crime in the making. What's up, Alex? Nate, good to see you. Staple Bow. Astilius. I can never, I hope I pronounced it right. Aldan, I think I said hi. What's up? Oh, I don't got the banner up. Got to get the banner up. Fight for the Lord Dragon, baby. All right, here we go. I'm going to play some more. So she's doing some things to this tree. I don't think the tree gave permission. We're just going to leave it there. You tell me.
I found out.
You tell me what we're witnessing here, because it looks like tree assault to me.
I was shocked, but calm.
She was shocked but calm. Oh,
it feels real.
Oh, she thought about it. Did you see that? Look. Oh, boy. I think the tree's pregnant. Or is she pregnant? Was that the moment? I mean, look at that face. Look at the smolder. She is acting the fuck out of this fucking intro. Like, I mean, holy shit, brah. You know, the funny thing is the pro was a good adaptation. That's how his show was. You're not wrong. It's either Avacendora or the Green Man. I don't know which, but she is pregnant now. Or the tree is pregnant. I can't decide which. One or the other. But Still, I don't think the tree gave permission, but you know. Well, here we go.
Like I was
She is making sure those spermies go where they need to go. Is this why they kicked her off? Did she need maternity leave? Did she need maternity leave because the green man got her pregnant?
floating.
She was floating, guys. Floating. Here we go. Hold on.
Surreal. Like I was floating. I love being in Wheel of Time.
It was surreal because they told you that you were cast as a much younger, much prettier, much more redheaded character, and you're like, "Why the fuck am I playing that character?" Sure, why not? Oh boy, Matt for $2 hairs. Fuck this show. Matt is my favorite character. Who is? Fuck this show. Matt is my favorite character. Who is it? Well, at least Shiriam didn't do bad things to it. Okay, so I know we're getting to it. Here we go. But here we go.
It's so easy to become immersed in Shiriam. The thought.
This is when she's going back for seconds, mind you. She didn't get enough of the tree. Okay. She didn't get enough. She's going back for number 2. So is it just me, or does she look like the dude I should die in season 3 a little bit?
And moods and tactics and shifting intensities. And I look forward to
Now, what do you think the lawnmower guy did here? Was this a choice, or like is this like I just noticed this time? Why is the lawn cut up here? But you can see this definitive cut in the grass right here, and they left it long up here. Is that a choice for this video? They wanted the grass long by the tree. Guys, what do you think? Am I I bet the lawn has more tale to tell than the video. Yeah, no shit. Man, I'm an after Nathan. Fuck this show. That tree was my favorite character. Woo! We got to talk. I haven't talked. Man, things have been busy with graduation. We got to talk. We got to get autopsy and Dresden and all kinds of things going. Remember when Sharon was a hot redhead? Yes. All right, here we go. So if you're wondering where you're still going, Steve, where's the dandelion come in? Here we go.
fans experiencing the dynamics between Shiriam and novices.
Don't worry about it. The Shiriams don't have any interaction with the novices. Shiriam does not have any interaction with the novices. She's just a plank of wood like everybody else.
And Shiriam and Aes Sedai. Enjoy
No, leave the tree alone! He doesn't want it! No! The tree said no! Leave the tree alone! No! No! And that is where we get this beauty. This is where this beauty comes into play. If you didn't know, that's how this bird.
Wheel of Time, you say? I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug.
Wonderful. So if you didn't know, now you know. Oh boy. Sam, you didn't know about that either? How many people didn't know about that? That's crazy. So everybody that was watching that little clip I made with Easton had no idea that that's what that was all about. Against his will. He was a good sport. Easton's always a good sport. But I'll be honest, I think it damaged him because he wouldn't do it again. He won't do any other acting for me. So, I think it's damaged him for life. But, well, maybe not for life, but for the time being. So, but yeah, so that's where the intro came from. If you guys were wondering, you probably weren't wondering, but it's always fun to have a nice little lore drop and get everybody back onto page 1 where we can all remember what where it all began, right? Wonderful. Free labor, yes, exactly. Well, that's why I feel like it's always good to go over some of these things, right? Because from that you also had like this. I remember. Hey, what's up? There he is. What up, Bri? What's going on, man?
You want to hear the lore of how we met? It has nothing to do with Wheel of Time.
It has zero to do with Wheel of Time. I was telling him how you convinced me that Wheel of Time was a worse adaptation than Rings of Power. So
yeah, and I know Al Dan's gonna die on that hill because I know he personally feels that Rings of Power is the worst show, and I don't blame people for feeling that way. I think it's the more popular thing to hate because channels like Neurotic, channels like every other channel talks about Rings of Power, because it's it's Tolkien, and I mean Lord of the Rings is much more mainstream than Wheel of Time.
Yeah, well, that was no, it's true.
But like the thing about Rings of Power is it was basically a made up story based on some of the lore from Lord of the Rings and from the appendices, and that's it. Maybe some stuff from the Silmarillion. I don't know for sure, but you had a whole book. You had a whole book for season 1, a whole book for season 2, and you decided to disregard what Robert Jordan wrote.
Yeah,
just incorporated like a couple of lines, and then they didn't even follow through with why that was even said in the first place. Like facing on your feet. Come on.
Well, that's still one of the most egregious smacks in the face right after you can put a countdown timer on it. He says face on your feet and he's on his knees the rest of the fucking season.
Yeah,
literally, not even like figuratively. He is on his knees the rest of the fucking season. It is a complete slap in the face.
If I remember
correctly, and that's why I forget sometimes that we got a lot of new people here. So sometimes it's nice to refresh the lore. So there you go. That's what that was a nice little lore dump for why that's there. The Kara Karn thing is you're gonna have to search out the Roadhouse the Roadhouse review. Roadhouse on Amazon Prime. That was an epic watch together. I love that. That was a fun one. Not many people watched that one, but that was fun. I don't know how he didn't get cast as Samael. It seemed like a shoe-in to me. I thought he did perfect. I think he did a better job than the Samuel we got. Personally,
who?
Easton.
Oh,
Flopsy
Easton?
Beard Man. Yeah.
Oh,
Flopsy.
Wheel of Time, you say? Wheel of Time, you say?
See, he's right there, man. Right? Come on. He's the perfect Samuel. Come on. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. But yeah, so there was what was it that pissed me off so What was it that pissed
Oh.
me off so much the weekend that we both fell asleep? Like I'm like, I'm gonna stream, and Brian's like, you want a wingman? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And then we both fell asleep.
I wait a little bit, then I'm tired. I fall asleep, and this wasn't the first time. I think this is like the second time. This was the second time that we were going to do something, and you fell asleep. I waited, but this time I fell asleep. Yeah, this time I fell asleep too. I wake up, I'm like, you fell asleep, huh? And you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I totally did.
Alan is a fantastic editor. He puts out great stuff. So hopefully,
total agreement, man. And he writes his own music. I mean, that song he sings at the end of all of his videos, that's him. That he composed it, he wrote it. It's catchy. And when it comes to music, I'm really particular about what I like.
The Daniel Green stream over here was epic. Like, it was crazy.
You and Will just like killed it. Like,
yeah,
I was driving around looking for Switch 2s while listening to you guys to see if there were any available last Thursday. And
good luck.
Oh no, I didn't find. I mean, there were lines for GameStop late in the evening.
I got one, but I had to kill a old woman on the street.
Yeah.
I clubbed the shit out of her and stole it, but luckily it had the Mario add-on, so we're set.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that LA shit makes me sad, dude. I'm from LA, so
Yeah. It's like a repeat of 5 years ago, and
it makes me sad, man.
It was stuff like that. I mean, I'm in Chicago. I'm been a Democrat all my life. I'm family's Democrat, and I always was supportive of peaceful protests. I mean, you remember the march? Well, we weren't live, but the march from Washington. When MLK did his "I Have a Dream" speech, the people there weren't acting like children, throwing shit at cops and obstructing,
Well, that's the
traffic.
problem with the whole thing, right? Is it's like, yes, peaceful protests, go ahead, right? Fine. Like, absolutely, right? I think you're stupid, but I don't agree with your point. But you have the point. You have the right to scream as long as you want on the sidewalk with your signs and say whatever the fuck you want. But we can't. It doesn't stop there these days. It just doesn't. It never does. It either turns into blocking the freeway and keeping people from doing what they need to do in life, or destroying stuff. And then you have all the. Did
you see the video of these white leftists obstructing a black woman
from going to work? Yeah,
from going to work and all that. Yeah,
and the guy just
like,
you got a job. It's like, holy shit! What have we devolved? What do we devolve? It's like, and that's something my dad's like. Like, none of these people have jobs, so they're it's like, I really wish ICE would just go grab them one by one and say, okay, give me your ID, and then just, but we don't need to go down that rabbit hole. It's very annoying.
They're trust fund kids.
Those are the ones causing all the trouble and robbing. They're mostly peaceful, breaking into the Apple store and stealing all the Apple products. Mostly peaceful.
There was a video of a guy like harassing a policeman and saying, "Hey, give me your badge. Give me your badge number. Give me your badge." And the guy's like, "You're distracting me." He shoots the guy. He shoots the guy with one of his guns or something. And then as he shot him, the video cut off. It was
good. Fuck it. Just like, dude, I have so much respect for all the National Guardsmen, the Marines out there, the cops out there that have to stand there and listen to these fuckers say all this nonsense and just wait for them to make one stupid move, and then they can just kick them in the balls and take them down.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you watched, Asmongold was reacting to.
The Asmongold News Network.
There was the entire metropolitan LA, all the mayors, which are like 99.9% women, and then there's this one dude that was like, I was in the Marines and I know how I was in combat. Like, everyone's like, no, or everyone's like, sure. You failed to bring up the entire oath of what the Marines have to do, or have to,
like I'm getting like the Asmongold News Network is where I'm getting all my news these days.
It's my morning commute to work.
Yeah, it's just like because he's like the only one with a common sense. Well, I should say the only one, but it just feels like a common sense take on anything.
Yeah,
It's very strange, but yeah. So, but sorry. So back to weird segue, but yeah. So that's where that all that came from. That was oh, you know what actually is perfect. The perfect segue here. Actually, I didn't even know that this seems like it's just right after that we get this bitch.
who is that again?
This is
Sarah
the
Nakamura.
yes the what the biggest farce of a Wheel of Time fan that there has ever fucking been.
Jordan Kahn.
Mule. I'm paying for a Save the Wheel of Time billboard. Man, your money has been well spent since they're not shopping it around at all. Right? Let's keep a GoFundMe going where people who for some reason keep donating money to waste fucking money to put billboards up in Times Square that doesn't even use artwork from the show to try and save a show that they've already said is dead and not being shopped around. How many different ways do you have to be told the show is fucking gone and dead? And you're like,
these people have cognitive dissonance. I mean,
it's
just
crazy.
like the people in LA. Just like the people in LA.
I mean, who keeps donating to this shit? I don't understand it. They keep getting donations. It's like, what do you hope to achieve here? It's not happening.
Wait, there's donations?
There's a GoFundMe. You haven't seen this?
No.
Here, I'll show you. This is crazy.
Sorry,
and then
guys.
We'll go back
I'm a lot of touch on
we'll and then we'll go back into the Sarah Nakamura farce because she's a bitch too. Fuck that bitch. She is one of the biggest problems with the Wheel of Time show.
Is she one of like the main writers?
She is supposed to be the lore keeper and accuracy consultant.
Oh, just like remember the Tolkien? Remember the
Tolkien $32,000 they have raised for this farce. Stop! They're stealing your money. There's not enough billboards in the world that they're gonna spend $32,000 on it. They are. It's just, oh my god, $32,000. Please tell me they have a fucking charity or something that's going to it. We've priced out additional billboards up to the estimated cost of $16,000. We are actively looking for adding billboards in Sydney and Sao Paulo. You people are fucking nuts. Give the money to charity.
Yeah, give it to charity.
32 grand on fucking billboards to save this shit show? How the fuck have you lost your mind that much that you think this piece of shit is worth that? Unfucking believable.
What do you know, like, what these people really like about the show? Is it just because they want to look good? What is it that drives this behavior, or what?
Oh, I've literally seen a few people say, "Well, it's the only Wheel of Time we're gonna get." So
that I've gotten
that. I've seen that more than hey, it's great. I've seen a lot of, well, it's what we have, and at least it's something, so it's better than nothing. And it's like, no, it's not better than nothing. Absolutely not better than nothing. But that, is the main thing I hear from people.
Thinking come from? I've heard that too. Like, oh, it's better to have new Trek than they have no Trek. I'm like, no, I'd rather have no Trek than bad Trek.
Yeah, well, it's one of those. Also, it's like because I think it comes from the fact that it's been long. Well, Winter Dragon happened, which was a kick in the balls, right?
Yeah.
And because it was terrible. But
that's one with Billy Zane, right?
Yeah, that's the only that's the only other Wheel of Time thing that's the other thing. That's the only thing iwot has produced since they've had the rights to it. So
do you think that it will ever get out of iwot's hands? the rights, or no? Or do you think they're gonna just forever hold on to it?
I hope so. I hope at some point they give up faking that they're gonna make. I still don't understand what they're doing. I don't get it. They've had like, you have the right to make something. I don't understand it. Like, it's the weirdest thing to me that they've had it all this time. They've done nothing. And it's like, and then they pretend and say they're going to do stuff, and then they don't. It's all some weird. It's so weird. I don't. It's as Asmongold says, they are crap eaters. They're shit eaters. I'll say it. They're shit eaters. They don't have high standards, and if it looks cool, they will consume it.
Yeah, I mean, I say slop, but yeah, because that's pretty much what it is.
They're shit eaters. No, they're shit.
Yeah.
I'll say it. They're shit eaters. They eat shit. The show was shit. It was never good. And it, like, I say the opposite. We need to get it off the air as fast as possible so we could maybe get something that looks like Wheel of Time. Just because they've basically confirmed what we said from the beginning. They took the names, they took the places, and that's about fucking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they didn't use all the places. They just used like a fucking tiny few of them.
Yeah, and I forget, but wasn't there an article or something, or you guys weren't you guys responding to something about people, or no, there was a video by we were talking about it. There's a video by Clownfish talking about how they buy up these properties, and instead of following the properties, they just use that as a means to write their own fiction.
Well, yeah, it was one of the they were talking about I think Sanderson had made a quote about it. Another quote saying that they can this is all they can fucking muster. They've gotten $32,000 from 167,000 people.
That's lame.
It's pathetic.
I mean, you guys remember the Game of Thrones season 8 the petition to remake the season? It got 1.8 million people to sign it.
Yeah,
I know. I was one of them.
This is pathetic. Like, and you have the articles out there trying to push it like it's some big fucking deal. It's not.
Who's pushing it? Like Collider and Screen Rant and
the usual suspects. Right?
Winter's Coming.
Yeah. Winners. I don't know what the fuck is going on at Winter's Coming, but they seem to be pushing a lot more Wheel of Time shit.
Well, I mean, I think the main editor is gay and all that, so I'm guessing that's.
Oh, is that
probably but Dan Selke? I think There
were a few people. So for those of you that didn't get to see it, when Brian just got here, me and Alex, White Cloak, Alex, whatever we call him these days, Willix, we went over Daniel Green's fake autopsy video at length for, man, it must have been like a 4-hour stream. So the replay is still up on the channel. So if you want to see us rip it to shreds,
what's funny is I discovered him shortly after I shortly after I read Wheel of Time the first time, way before I started my channel and met all you guys. And he just came off as disingenuous. I could just tell by how he talks, how he carries himself.
I think he got too popular because, like, I used to watch him. I think fame got to his head and he realized he could just sleep with as many women as he wanted, and something happened. I don't know.
That whole thing was messed up, by the way.
So I don't know, but yeah, so it's funny that this chick, this bitch pops up right after the Shiram video, because this is supposed to be the resident, this is supposed to be the Loremaster. If you don't know, this chick is supposed to be the one that is the continuity and lore expert. So when they do stuff like, I don't know, give Perrin a fucking wife, she's the one that's supposed to step in and go, you can't give him a wife because of all the things that fucks up downstream. You can't have him kill his wife that doesn't exist because that fucks up everything later. You can't not have Perrin pick up the axe because then you don't get the axe versus hammer debate in his head.
Yeah.
Instead, you get this "I killed my wife, pussy, bitch ass" fucking bullshit that we got instead.
Oh yeah, and
That
then
was your job.
And then he murders. And then he murders Jeffrey Bornhold.
This
So
is
the
the
way
thing.
the show ended was perfect. That's
Yeah.
why I was happy with episode 7
Yeah.
because of how it ended.
It
It ends with him going with them.
He's dead. Perrin dies.
He's dead. He's
Perrin's dead. The show ends with Perrin dead for murder.
So yeah, because in the book, the White Cloaks try to come and
So,
take him away, and you're like, everyone's like,
yeah.
no,
So I think I need to do a few videos on the endings of the characters because Perrin's literal ending is he lets Padden Fane go with a group of Trollocs and Dark Friends. They run through the Andorran countryside, wreaking havoc and burning farmhouses and killing people in their wake as Perrin is captured by the White Cloaks and held trial for the murder of Jeffrey Bornhold, where he is found guilty under the light and executed as the fucking Dark One ravages the countryside of Andor and the Two Rivers area as they come back because there's a leaderless Two Rivers and they sack the fucking city. Good job. Oh, Tam is still hiding in a farmhouse, by the way, guarding Perrin's all-important family.
And also, and Matt's dad, not there because the mom and the mom's dead and all that. But like the whole thing with Padden Fane, if you can even call him Padden Fane, they didn't establish any of the stuff that he could do, like in the book. Like how does he control Trollocs in the show? How does
there's not a
like
single
they showed the nailed Murdral to the door.
Yeah,
like, did Padden Fane do this? And like, how would Padden Fane do it? He didn't. He wasn't distilled. Was he distilled?
No,
Mordeath
doesn't exist. Again,
Mordeath doesn't exist.
Mordeath doesn't exist. Your fault, bitch.
Ordeath, or do they call him Ordeath? And have they ever called him?
They
Ordeath
called
in
it.
this
I think
season?
they called him Ordeath in the show for like a second.
Why?
For some reason, because he was hiding as a White Cloak. I don't even know if they called him Ordeath. There was not a single fade in season 3. Not one fade in the Battle of the Two Rivers.
Yeah, the Battle of the Two Rivers.
You know why there was no fade in the Battle of the Two Rivers?
Why?
Because the fade would have killed everybody.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time we saw a fade? Was it
Maureen killed the last one by stabbing it in the jaw.
Oh, that's
Remember?
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm pretty sure that's the last fade we saw was oh wait, no. We discussed this last time. She killed that one, and then there was the one that tried to sneak up on Lanfear and Rand while they were having cuddle times on the hill.
Oh,
and then
right.
he burned it with the fires.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
They don't have any of their one power, suppression type abilities because we get cool sword fights that way.
Well, I'm really glad they didn't get all the way to the Golem because
fuck
because I'll be honest.
My Golem would have been a big mud monster. I am a Golem. It's like
because that fight at the end of book 7 with Matt was just awesome. It was just like what?
No, keep going.
I literally imagine like T-1000, but in the form of an evil. So I imagine the Golem is basically an evil version of Matt, where you can't really see his face. Like his face is shadowed and all that. All you see is all you see is his lips and his teeth smiling and all that. At least that's how I envisioned it.
Why not? Right?
It's an anime thing. But yeah. But like just like the whole fight and all that was very T-1000. And so my prediction is that Matt is going to take care of the Golem in
you're not there
book
yet.
11.
You're not
I
there
think
yet,
in book 11. I'm thinking book 11. Don't tell anybody. I haven't gotten that far. I think it's not going to be till book 11.
I don't remember. They all sort of get mixed together. I have to reread Knife of Dreams because I just got finished reading it before the season came out, and I need a refresher. I need to get through I got that far. I need to get through the Sanderson 3 to complete my current reread.
Yeah,
but
I'm stuck on chapter 8 of Path of Daggers. Path of Daggers has been a rough one, but
it's
everybody says it's a rough one. So yeah,
it's Crown of Swords. I actually enjoy Crown of Swords. Path of
Crown of
Daggers
Swords have some really good chapters, and
Yep.
there's just one thing I was disappointed. I mean, I was okay with it at first, but then I thought about it, like, I was disappointed
the ending
in Samuel. I liked the ending. I just didn't like how. I just didn't like. I think
it was
as far as I'm concerned, Samuel should be alive, and I think what Jordan wanted to do was going to make Samuel one of Moradin's puppets, kind of like Mageddon. He has a little jewel and all that. That's why he disappears because of the one power, or not the true power. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's one of those. I like it. I like the idea, but it felt a little anticlimactic, right? Just spoilers if you haven't read Crown of Swords. Real quick, cover your ears for 2 seconds. Mashadar just eating him. And
we don't even see it. We don't hear a scream.
We don't off screen, right? Yeah, and it's just sort of like
the only thing we do see is
I like everything else.
Rand Balefire's the girl, the Aiel girl that just
I like the whole. I liked everything else about it. The fight in Shadow Logith, all that. I would even have been fine with Mashadar getting him in a way if it was done on screen and we could have saw it. But but overall, Crown of Swords was still fine. It's important for Crown of Swords is important for Winter's Heart. So, but real quick, since we were talking about him, let's check in with Perrin, with a certain Loyal. Actually, how's Loyal doing? Oh shit! Wait a second. Hi, Loyal. Oh shit! He's still falling. He's falling forever.
I guess they needed to have a Gandalf moment, so they did that, I guess, even though that was
still falling. He's still falling forever, guys. Loyal is still falling.
Did I ever say where I think if they made a season 4, and gratefully they're not, but what they're gonna just make him alive by having him land in Teleron Riyadh or something.
Dude, no, he's gonna land on the floor. There's going to be a floor.
Yeah, he's gonna be
like,
or there's gonna be like a bouncy mushroom, like something out of Super Mario. He's gonna bounce on a mushroom and land on his butt.
It's boing. It's gonna be like bubble gum. He's gonna be boing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a bounce house.
Or maybe he finds out he's actually dead. Maybe like in Beetlejuice, Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, they don't realize they're dead.
Yeah. No, he's just been dead the whole time.
He's been dead the whole time.
He's having he's just like in this more death fever dream because he got stabbed with the dagger and they're trying to heal him, but he's infected with the dagger.
So nothing
everything is just a fever dream past Faldara in season 1.
So nothing in season 2 and 3 was real.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some new heart level shit right there.
Yeah, why not? Fuck yeah. But yeah, so sorry. You know what? I need to make a short that's just that looped.
Yeah.
Just let's check in with Loyal. Still falling forever.
You should totally do it. Totally do it. You gotta do it now. You have to do it now.
He's just falling forever. Just falling forever. I wish I was good at editing because I just get a cutout of him and have him just falling.
Do like several 5 minutes later or something like that.
It's just like a little picture of Loyal's scream faces. Maybe I could pull that off. Just get a cutout of his head just falling forever. Oh God. Oh, poor Loyal. Died twice. Yeah, I saw somebody say in the chat. Died twice. But so this chick has just as much to do with the continuity bullshit as anybody else. You know what? Actually, since she has nothing, we're gonna let Narg. We're gonna get Narg because Narg is a master of words. The Daily Trolloc man himself. He is a wordsmith, so we are going to let him segue us into this article or this. Well, it might not. This what we're going to talk about here for a few minutes. Sarah officially joining iwot is really not surprising. From the moment Ree got the rights, she has been ingratiating herself with them, volunteering at JordanCon just so she could meet and introduce herself to them, being with them during filming of Winter Dragon, to having them introduce her to Rafe, to land the job on the show. So congrats to Sarah for officially joining the Grifters. Been a long time coming. Looks like iwot are just using her to get online show fanatics on their side. They need all the friends they can get. So yes, so iwot, the grifters. Hey, Salvis, there you are. What up, buddy? So iwot has hired this bitch for their fake enterprises. So Sarah Nakamura, the non-Loremaster, the keeper of nothing, the person that fucked up one of the main persons that fucked up with the Wheel of Time show, in my opinion, along with, well, let's see, we have Rafe, we have Sarah, we have Rosamund Pike. Whichever order you want to put them in, those three, I think, are three of the big people that yes, I'm sorry. Ree is Red Eagle Entertainment. Yeah, sorry.
What was her position on the show?
Loremaster.
Okay, Loremaster.
Loremaster continuity.
Did she do any writing? Did she do any writing? Did the writers?
I don't think she did any writing. She was supposed to. They were paying her to be. She was their social engagement, so Twitter and that shit. So she was handling all that shit, and she was supposed to be like, you know, the Loremaster. She was supposed to be like the Tom Shippey of fucking, you know, to what you know, until they fired him for Rings of Power. Yeah. She was supposed to be one that said, oh, well, like I said, so, hey, Rand shacking up with Lanfear. You can't do that because it fucks up everything. She was supposed to be the one that was supposed to be like, yeah, you shouldn't really be doing that because it messes up all these other things downstream with your other storylines. So you shouldn't really do that. You should think about doing something else.
Do you think do you think she did this on purpose, or do you think she just let it happen? Like the writers just wanted to do, and she just didn't say anything.
Like it's clear. It's like what Narc said. She just wants to be loved.
Okay.
She wants to be in the center of the attention. She's just like all of these people that they just, you know, it's like the same thing with Dusty Wheel and you know, all the people that sold their souls to the show. You know, they want their moment in the spotlight. They don't care that the show is terrible. They just care that their show, the show that they've, you know, or the IP basically that they've dedicated a lot of time to. Because look, they have. Like I'm not gonna. They've dedicated a lot of time. You know, the Wheel of Time Up guy. I don't know. I don't care about his name. Dusty Wheel, Nameless, all of those guys. You know, I don't agree with half of what they have to say. Not even half, not even a third, not even probably fucking none of what they have to say. I agree with, but fuck you, Mule.
Hey, it's your show. You can be as informative as you want.
They put no. That's a Daniel Green reference, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I lost track of what I was gonna say. They put in a lot of work before the show came out.
Yeah.
You know, Theoryland I thought was a shithole, but look, he dedicated a lot of time to that website and all that stuff, and you know, they decided to use their popularity in the fandom to try and prop themselves up and prop up this shit show because it brought attention to them. That's it.
You think
she's getting to go to Hollywood parties? Look, she's getting paid to do nothing, Brian.
Yeah,
she's getting paid literally nothing. She has a paid role in iwot, which I don't understand how they make money. I don't know what iwot's making money from, but she is now what is her in her new role, she will oversee the narrative development, brand storytelling, and fan engagement across all iwot Studios initiatives, as well as represent iwot Studios at all fan conventions and industry conferences worldwide. So she is getting to go all over the world to represent this fucking grifter company. How they're making any money, I don't know. How they're paying her, I don't know. Like, I don't know how these guys make money.
Do they get royalties for anything?
No, there's nothing to make royalties on.
So they just
Like, you'd have to produce something to get royalties, right? They don't get royalties from the book sales.
Do they get royalties from the show at all, or no?
What? It's not. Maybe, but they've had these rights and they've had this IP for fucking ever. So where are they getting? They don't produce anything. So where are they getting the money?
Donations.
Don't the iwot people have a bunch of studios? Let me see. Don't the iwot people have a bunch of studios that sit on a bunch of IPs and as middlemen grifters probably don't need to make much? Yeah, that could be it. I don't know. Probably. It makes sense. What was that? Something popped up on my screen. Did Josh just send me something? Or is that? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now, Josh. Yeah, that's what I got right here. So as dust continues to settle for the cancellation of the time, the fans continue to make waves in hopes for a savior. How many different times can you say it's dead?
A savior? Seriously?
Look at the fucking logo. Jesus Christ. Like, why? Like, how the fuck? Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that article right now. This is actually the link I'm in, the exact link. So,
well, it is June. I guess Dragon Mount's one of the few that still observes that month.
I guess
rhymes with ride.
But it's just it's like, how is it like there are? It drives me crazy that these are the people that are the fronting for Wheel of Time, because I know there's a lot of normal people that fucking love Wheel of Time that aren't like this. How does it always get co-opted by these people?
It's the same with a lot of stuff now.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's because all these places, all these people are located in California or something.
I don't know, because the Hollywood is fucked up. Is that what it is?
Probably, absolutely.
I mean, it's just.
But I understand, like, this is something this is more traditional. I understand why people, that want to change it to something that it's not. Like, it's just gross. It's just gross to me that you would take a hero's journey story and change it into something lower than Game of Thrones.
Well, they didn't. Rafe is just in some of Rafe's. I don't know if I've actually even talked about it. I talked about it a little bit in my video. Rafe never had any interest in telling the Wheel of Time story. Not from the get. When you make a statement like, I set out with having a queer main character. It's like, so you set out to not from the beginning to not tell the story, like, and then to say that like shit. I may have to. I'll try and find the article, but like we have all this bullshit. Him saying stuff about the queer. Like Daniel Green said it. The queer undertones. There are no queer undertones in the Wheel of Time. It's not there. It's like the statement I read Anubis put on my on my Discord about the sisters, the first sister ceremony Elaine and Avienda go through. How you conflate that into them being gay lovers is fucking sick. Like, did you hear he fucking put it so eloquently, I can't even fucking.
Yeah.
Did you hear it? Did you read?
Yeah.
I almost want to read it again if I can find it, because he's fucking spot on, and it's just, it's sickening.
Yeah, I just got to that point in the book where they basically say, let's become, was it First Sisters or something?
Yeah, First Sisters. Yeah.
Because of the fact that Avienda stayed with Elaine as they were fighting off the Shanchan through the gateway while she was trying to unravel the gate or something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shit.
nothing about that. It's just it's nothing. There was nothing sexual about it. It was just something.
No,
good people.
They're
friends
actually
friends being friends, sister or closer than friends.
Well,
willing to put your life on the line.
There is literally
a bond.
There is literally
Not that bond.
There is literally a scene in one of the, I think it's the cold open. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay, here. It's the cold open of Winter's Heart, I think it is. They become First Sisters, which is basically a something the wise ones do that basically, with the one power, makes them be born as again. Like it's this long ass it's a ceremony. Here, I'll read it. I just finished listening to the prologue, Winter's Heart, Book 9 of the Wheel of Time. The scene depicting the ceremony where Elaine and Avienda are made First Sisters is powerful, sacred, and deeply moving. It's profound moment in cultural and spiritual bonding rooted in trust, sacrifice, and tradition. To reinterpret that sacred bond as a sexual relationship not only is fundamentally misreading, it's a desecration. It cheapens something beautiful and meaningful, turning a solemn rite into something unrecognizable. Such a portrayal isn't just inaccurate, it's a form of narrative blasphemy. This signal act is enough, in my view, to justify walking away from the show entirely. It's spot on because, like, literally the ceremony, like you are just purposely misinterpret. It's not even a misinterpret. You're purposely ignoring the relationship to spread your own bullshit. They literally have a ceremony where you have a stand-in mother. You have Elaine and Avienda are basically with the one power somehow put back into her womb, and they are birthed together as sisters and actually made sisters through the one power. How do you interpret that as, oh, gay lovers? And then you have somebody like remember the people on Twitter going, "Oh, sisters having sex isn't that big a deal." It's like,
yeah, it is.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wow,
it's crazy. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah,
insanity.
Like intentionally misinterpret. I mean, yeah, that's just. I mean, that's part of the reason. That's a big part of the reason why I think this show's the worst.
Okay, I did not know this. This is going to be great. We're gonna have to cover this shit. In addition to this, there will also be a new forthcoming Wheel of Time branded video podcast series hosted by Sarah. It will feature exclusive updates and behind-the-scenes access to iwot Studios projects. Funny, there will be none. Interviews with directors, actors, game developers, and more. Dude, this is Jesus Christ. Like, because she did such a good job promoting Wheel of Time that it got canceled. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows what the fuck Wheel of Time is. She got all the story wrong. Man, let's promote that bitch.
Failing upwards. I heard that before.
For 3 seasons, I served as story and lore consultant. This is a revisionist history, not true. Lore consultant in the highly successful Wheel of Time series. Really?
It was highly successful. It wouldn't have been canceled.
What metric is highly successful to you?
No, it's just they're just putting words into.
It's just a lie.
Yeah, they're just putting words into mislead people.
maybe
like that. All I see it everywhere. You know, pay attention to words. You know, yeah, pay attention to the words used in these articles.
Oh man, I've qualified for a channel promoter. Look at that! Wow, fucking kick.
How is Kick? I see. You got one.
I have it up. It's there. It's it's fine. Only $50 a month. Oh no, that's okay. I'll be good. I'm fine. What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you, buddy.
Bye.
But so lore consultant, story and lore consultant. She got paid to fuck up Wheel of Time.
I don't think she did. I don't think she did.
No,
anything.
you're exactly right. She didn't do anything. She got paid to
Yeah.
do nothing. That's exactly. I think
She probably
that's
just went
exactly
on
right.
social media, probably took
But that's
pictures
the
of
thing.
herself in her office saying, "Hey, look where I'm at. I'm
But that's
working on
also
Wheel
the
of
thing.
Time."
She didn't even do that. Like, she was radio silent for all of season 3. The last thing we saw her say was "gird your loins" for season 2.
So that's where that came from.
Yes, it was from her.
Oh,
The "gird your loins" statement was from her for season 2, and then she disappeared. And then this is the first I've heard of her since then. And it's her getting fucking hired to do more bullshit for the worst company on the planet, iwot Studios, that produced nothing. She never blocked you on X. No shit.
Who's the head? Who else wrote besides Rafe? Were there any like consistent writers for the show?
There were a few that came back. Nobody of note, but I know they had several that had repeat.
Didn't they share with like Rings of Power or something, writers or something?
I think so. Let's see.
Hey Sarah, can you tell us who this can you tell us can this character do this? No response.
So let's see here. Director. So there. Holy shit. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait, that's the same person. Fuck. Get Robert Jordan's name out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about 15 different writers.
All right.
There were some of them were story editors for repeated episodes. Some of them did several writing for several episodes. But you have about 15 separate writers. You have 3 with writing credits for 1 episode each.
I wonder how many drafts. I wonder how many drafts they wrote. This comes
1.
off as like a single draft, like The Last Jedi.
It's just nonsense. But hey, Perrin's dead. It's okay. Perrin's dead.
Yeah.
Perrin's dead. It's okay. Always focused on fidelity and fidelity to canon.
That's a fucking lie.
Yeah. How do you think? How do you think
the show canon or the book canon?
How do you? How do you think she? Well, the only canon, which is the
books.
So Brian, how do you think she did with her fidelity to canon?
Well, I mean, she had fidelity to laziness, to fidelity to her, to fidelity to. To fidelity to herself,
to avoid canon. Like canon, like there's not one Wheel of Time thing.
It was just like, hey, let's once again, I know I talk about this quite a bit, but hey, let's copy what's popular and not adapt what
a shit site. Like you click on the thing, it says upcoming events. Oh, June 24th. Okay, that's why. They're doing an event for people that fucking whatever.
Like, do you think she had anything to do with the introduction of more gays and Camelin and them murdering, red weddinged the little girl?
I think she positioned herself through means of we'll say through means of certain way of doing things. She positioned herself and got herself a title that was meaningless because they needed somebody who had some sort of social cred in the community to say that they were they were Loremaster because that's what Rings of, that's what Wheel of, or that, I'm sorry, that's what Lord of the Rings had.
I hate
Lord
to
of the
say,
Rings had a Loremaster, so Wheel of Time has to have a Loremaster.
I hate to say this, but she kind of checks some of the boxes, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Same with
she positioned herself very well.
Same with the replacement girl for that replaced Tom Shippey.
Yes.
Same. And I swear she looks exactly the same.
She positioned herself very well and did things that allowed her to get a job that was meaningless. It was a title that was meaningless. She did nothing. I get she had no say on anything. She had no input on anything. If she did, they just said "fuck you," I don't care. But
that's the thing. It's apathy. It's lack of faithfulness. It's lack of.
But that's the thing. She didn't say anything. She doesn't care. She's got she gets to be at all the premieres. She gets to hobnob with all the directors and show people. She gets to go on X and say, "I'm this and that. I'm the fucking Loremaster." That's all. She doesn't care about the Wheel of Time. She cares about all her titles and where she gets to go. And she gets to travel around the world, and she gets popularity off Robert Jordan's coattails and not actually doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, riding coattails, being ungrateful. I mean, that's just such a common thing now with these types that are in this industry.
How do you say this? That experience prepared me for my new role where I will guide creative decisions and ensure every project remains true to the heart of the mythology of the series.
Now that's just pure gaslighting right there. They're trying to make book fans. They're trying to give book fans this false sense of security here.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And you have to be I'm sorry, there's a lot of morons out there that believe stuff. I mean, if you listen to the rhetoric that's coming out of California, sorry to bring that up, but it's the same tactic here. It's the same tactic here.
It's this it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. You're just lying. You didn't do this. You don't like. I'm beginning to wonder if she actually has read the books. Steal a freaking word to steal a line from Daniel Creed, because if you're the one that is supposed to be defending the canon and the mythos of the series, I don't know what series you're talking about because you've done none of that.
Yeah,
the show doesn't look, feel, or sound like the fucking books at all.
Yeah, so the moral of the story here is whenever these types of people make statements like this, always be skeptical. Always look at what they do. I'm sure the chat knows they're smarter than both of us combined. That's why we're together, is because we're seeing this stuff.
Yeah, I was
actually no. I'm here because me and Steve did Better Call Saul after shows. That's where our relationship started. I wasn't into the Wheel of Time thing until I started reading the book. Until I started reading Eye of the World again, doing book club and all that. So. Sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. The Wheel of Time series, formerly known as Red Eagle, is perhaps most well known for its fucking flop. Oh, well known within the fandom, or for the rather obscure first attempt pilot of the Wheel of Time titled Winter Dragon. Yeah, the rights grab, the thing they were forced to make so they could keep the rights. Following the initial success of the show on Prime Video, it was never successful, you lying bitch. Many new projects and productions from iwot team have been announced, as of yet have not come to fruition, and they never fucking will.
Who wrote this article again?
It's from Dragonmouth. That's just her statement. That's a statement. This is a statement she made on X, I think.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
iwot, we will never have an iwot led movie. We will never have an iwot led game. It will never happen. It just won't.
You said they announced the game?
Yeah, they said the announcement for the game was, we're going to make a massive an MMO RPG based on the Wheel of Time. Oh, and just so you know, it probably won't come out for PS5. It may come out for PS6, but probably more likely PS7.
PS7. So
that was their statement. So you know what that means?
We're
not making a video game.
Yeah, 10 years, no way. Yeah,
we're not making we're not making a video game.
No,
like, oh well, no, you're gonna have to. It's not gonna come out for even the new generation of PS5, which probably has another year at least on it. or the next generation, which will have another 3 years on it. Maybe the next generation of PS, because we just say stuff and then like there's no way. Just like the trilogy, the Age of Legends trilogy, which nobody gives a fuck about. Why would you even make that now? Like, that's a bad decision all day long. The show, like, the only way that movie trilogy works is if the show is successful. The show's not successful.
So they're going to make a trilogy on the Age of Legends?
They have said, okay, so iwot has said they're making 3 things, which will never be made. They're making a trilogy about the Age of Legends, they say, which they're not going to make. It will never be made. They're making a cartoon about the White Tower. They're supposed to be making like an animated show about the White Tower, because God knows that's what we need is more White Tower bullshit. Because, that's what we're all clamoring for is more White Tower politics.
I can't even stand it.
Blow my brains out. It's some of the worst shit in the books because Ice and I are so fucking stupid. And then now this fucking MMO RPG that they've said will come out in 82 years. None of them are going to happen. We can't even get the animated shorts from season 2.
Oh, yeah. Did they announce that? Did they announce animated
They
shorts
announced it and never released them.
Wow.
They never released them. I forgot exactly. It was a contract dispute. They made them. They were ready to go. They had them all ready for, I think it was Jordan Con, or they were supposed to come out a week or 2 before the season came out. And then they never came out because it was some sort of contract dispute.
They promised something they didn't deliver. Who do they think they are? Patrick Rothfuss?
What's up, Grifter?
What's up, buddy?
It's the fear is that we will get a garbage adaptation every 10 years or so in order for iwot to keep the rights. That is the big fear. iwot, I don't know how. I don't know what it looks like to get Wheel of Time out of iwot's grasp, but it needs to happen. I don't understand why they do what they do. Here it is right here. So with the addition ceremony, Age of Legends, never gonna happen. Who is this? Carrie Skogerland. Who is this? What has she done? Mad Rabbit Productions. Oh, she's made some stuff.
You know what I do?
I wonder how much they're paying her to just put her name on it. That's funny.
I just want them to do an anime adaptation at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as it's not produced by and written by Philippa Boyens and her daughter, I'm fine with that.
Do like Castlevania. Hell, have what's his name that did the first season of Castlevania do it.
Well, he kind of ruined it with the new Castlevania show.
Well, he didn't do it. So Ellis didn't do the second season, or the second rendition, because he got in trouble. Sexual misconduct or something like that.
I thought it was Addie Shankar that did Castlevania.
No, it was I forgot what's his name. Jesus Christ. It was
it was Addie Shankar.
Warren Ellis. No, Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis did the first season of Castlevania.
He did?
Yeah, he did the first 4 seasons. And then he did the first run. And then he got outed for sexual misconduct, so he didn't do that's why he didn't do Nocturne. Oh. That's why Nocturne isn't as good as the first series, because Warren Ellis isn't doing it.
Yeah, I only watch up to season 2. I'll have to
Nocturne?
The main show.
Oh, the big show.
Season 2 ends with a certain big bad of Castlevania getting, I'm just like, in season 2?
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay, it works. I'm with you, because it's hard to do. Good old Dracula being gone is it's a tough
But
tough
if
thing.
if it remains good, I'll have to revisit.
It remains good because basically it's most of it's surrounding trying to revive him. So, hey Clint the Smith, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
What do you got here? What is this?
This is the Japanese cover of Eye of the World, and if there was to be an anime adaptation, I would love it to have this type of look. I think this is a 90s, I think, style. I don't know who drew this one up, but it just gives me, it just has me, makes me think of, Heroic Legend of Arslan art style. I think something like this would work. Will it ever happen? No. Or Yoshitaka Amano, like Gadfly says, Final Fantasy.
I've been going hard on the Wraith jockeys and Goon Swarm for the last weeks. We'll keep it up. Keep up the good work. Fadian, what's up? What are we talking about tonight? We're talking about
we're talking about Sarah Nakamura.
Now we are. We did do a lore flashback for the channel. I anybody that didn't know what the Dandelion scene was for, now you do. Come on, guys. What are some more mini games? Aim land, add. He pees on a tree. Yeah, that's a good one. Part the Red Sea. That's a good one. The nipple twist quick time event. Yep, that's definitely a good one. The towing of Moraine in the bathtub. That would be my favorite. The Moraine towing. Yeah. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Oh God, what does the rest of this say? I didn't even know this thing is that fucking much. Sarah's experience, expertise, and deep passion for the Wheel of Time make her an ideal person to guide our transmedia creative efforts. Her commitment to preserving the integrity of the series is unmatched.
I am not gonna. Have they no shame for how's this person that writes this or says this? How do they sleep at night?
Yeah, they just lie. It's just fucking lies. I can't wait for the game. Rand hero +1 attack, 0 defense, +1 movement, unless player also has Nynaeve and Egwene.
Yeah.
He has no legs. He has to move on his knees too, by the way.
And every time Rand's about to fight, Egwene steals it. You have to switch to her for some reason.
Here's the important part. As for now, there is no reported timeline or expectation on when fans should hope to see these projects manifest on their screens. The cancellation of Wheel of Prime has done no favors to the expectations fans have for future Wheel of Time media to be on the books. But perhaps the addition of... Why? Are you fucking delusional? The addition of some nobody that doesn't give a shit about anybody but herself is going to spark interest in the Wheel of Time? You're insane. You're insane. You people for your fucking goddamn shit-eating, licking the ass of Rafe Judkins have fucking hurt the Wheel of Time name.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem. The brand is hurt. You guys have physically hurt the brand. The brand is now, when it comes up, people go, "Oh, isn't that show that failed and sucked and got canceled?"
Yeah,
that's it now.
You had an opportunity to make this thing as big, possibly as big as Lord of the Rings films. You had something there. Eye of the World could have been adapted.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I still
if early Game of Thrones could have been adapted, Eye of the World could have been adapted.
Look, I still believe to my fucking core that yes, it would have been a little bit. Eye of the World could have been done in 8, definitely in 10. 10 would have been better.
10 to 12, yeah.
10 to 12 would have been better. You could have done it in 8 with some major effort. Would be really. You'd have to take some real effort to get it in 8, and you have to have at least our episodes maybe sneak over the hour line a little bit. But
Yeah.
that wouldn't have mattered, because if you tell the story right, if you tell the story as it is, you get that popularity spike like you get in Game of Thrones. Then whatever fucking company you're working for is then begging you for episodes because they're getting so much demand for them. They like HBO couldn't get enough Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And it was just those two buffoons that ruined it. So if you did that shit right, they would have given you whatever the fuck you wanted to do. You could have done it all.
Like, I think the first episode of Wheel of Time should have ended after chapter 5, and then chapter 6 would have opened with Rand, pulling Tam in the wood.
I think episode 1 should have ended with the Narg fight.
Yes.
And with Tam being wounded and Rand, like a close up on Rand's face, just fucking horrified. And then all of episode 2 is just Rand in the fucking forest. I don't care. I know that's a lot of time. I know it's a whole episode, but I'm just saying for me. I know a lot of people disagree with me with that, but I still think that the bulk of the whole episode of episode 2 should just be Rand in the forest. And then you have Perrin's farm and all the outlying farms being attacked, looking for, if you break away, it's Matt's farm being attacked.
It would cut to Nynaeve. It would cut some.
You're cutting to the other boys' farms getting attacked, and
maybe some slight insight on why Egwene wanted to run away from home.
Most of it is Rand trudging through the forest with this just internal monologue of Tam having this fucking fever nightmare, talking about him not being a son, and him just fucking talking to himself, convincing himself he is. Yeah. Right. And ignoring it, and this shit, and just the struggle and the hide and seek aspect of hiding from the Fades and the Trollocs, trying not to be discovered as he tries to save his father's life. God, what a fucking episode that would have been.
Yeah, I think every 5 chapters could have made a decent episode, in my opinion. But then again, I'd have to really look and see where would be a good place to cut and where to end. But yeah, I know Nathan was working on it. Nathan, I know you were supposed to be working on it. What's going on with that, Nathan?
A lot of people you're done a lot of work.
Yeah. But at least we agree on the first episode. I think the first episode should have been pretty, pretty standard. Add some parent stuff. That at least that's what I think. Add some parent stuff and maybe some,
Oh God, this. Hold on, I saw this and I wanted to barf.
Rand dragging down the road. I would have probably put in first quarter of the episode, at least first 15 minutes.
There's all kinds of ways you could do it. But yeah, I mean that's the hard part, right? There's so much you want to put in there.
Yeah, and you have to reread stuff, and it's just you have to think like a TV writer.
Well, Leanne, and that's what I've been saying from the beginning. Joshua Stardowski got the most screwed out of anybody that's ever been screwed in television.
Yeah, he got
fucking
supposed to be the main character, and he's supposed to be a good guy.
Randall fucking Thor, dude.
Randall Thor.
He should be fucking like, and the problem is they never figured out what they want. The show never figured out what they wanted Rand to be. So like, whether you like his acting or not, they made it really difficult on him, because is he a pussy? What is he like? They didn't know what they wanted Rand to be. They didn't give him any good direction. They didn't fucking care.
I thought his performance was much better in season 3. Like I think we got some good scenes with him, in my opinion.
Oh,
he sold me on being crazy. Remember the Egwene's trial and all that, and he's in the river, or he's in like the river or something, and he's just like, he's got blood and all there over that. I was convinced he was crazy.
I think he could.
I thought that was good. Yeah. I thought
during episode 4, the only
was really good. Yeah,
the only episode that gave him any work to do. Yeah. So this was we're crying about another waste of money. So here's another waste. So here's another waste of money for the Wheel of Time. Another. I wonder how much this costs to make. And wasn't used. At least it's white. So this is supposed to be an outfit for Landfear that was never used. Why did you make it and not use it? I don't know.
But Lanfear wears white. What the heck?
Well, yeah, right. So it's like at least it's white. So why is she wearing this? I'm not sure what's with all the fucking little
Was that
ringy
chain?
dingos.
Was that
Like just give her the dress. Like she doesn't need all the the fucking silver shit. But like, why is she wearing not? Why is she wearing this white dress? Yeah, it looks like a bunch of hex sets, doesn't it?
That's
Yeah,
what it
I don't know
does.
what the fuck it is. But like,
maybe she needs to channel on Mars or something. I
oh
don't know.
god, I gotta get that chick off my fucking screen. I minimized that and fucking all of a sudden there was that big old blasted biatch. I was trying to find.
Doesn't Lanfear wear white? I thought she wears white.
Let's see. After
I guess not. I don't know.
Whatever. I'm so tired of that bullshit. Billboard. So the Wheel of Time mega fan pays for billboard and Times Square campaign. Are they saying it's one person? Oh, okay. So no, this is just a trash site. God.
I'm with you there.
Another. Let's see here. Where is it? Other stream. Yeah, sure they should. Where? Let's see here. I was trying to find. I was trying to find his fucking statements, but because he's just so full of fucking shit, it's ridiculous. Let's see. Where did it go? I can't find it. Oh well. Let me see if I. Why is everything like? You know what's pissing me off? My connection is still like I don't know what's wrong with StreamYards, but like my connection's always fucked. I'm hardwired in now, and I just did a speed test. I'm getting like 800 up, and it's like, how am I having connection problems on StreamYards?
So you don't have problems otherwise on
No, zero problems. I have no problems.
I've been hearing about issues. I've been hearing issues on StreamYard.
Yeah,
and they've been going up in price. I know people that are like canceling their subscriptions. I'm considering canceling mine. I don't know what I would use though.
Well, that's right. Well, I mean, you know, maybe you have to freaking change to
because what the White Cloaks used is not good in my opinion.
Oh, the melon or whatever the fuck.
Melon
I hate melon. Yeah. Be good news for book fans. Wait, what? What is this? Let me see if I can find it, because sorry, radio silence here. Oh, I wish I could explain. Is this it? Yep, this is it. So I don't know if we talked about this or not, but so Rave Judkins, why was the Wheel of Time canceled? And the truth is, I don't know. I've been asked and the same question last week. Why was the Wheel of Time canceled? And the truth is, I don't know. I wish I could say the same, something clear and tidy and explain to all those who love it why it's coming to an end, but sadly, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
It's quite obvious
why you gotta lie, bro? Why you gotta lie? Why you lie? Why you all fucking lie? You guys all fucking lie.
What can I say? Lying. Is that the actors and crew on our show are most talented and wonderful group of people, blah, blah, blah. I thought here's where we hit the delusion. And we've all been incredibly lucky to make something that has not only been beloved by fans and even critics. Fuck off.
Wow, critics. Wow, that's an A plus there.
Yeah, it's real tough to get a fucking 90 on Rotten Tomatoes these days. Right?
How many reviews? Like 4?
No, they got
Why?
like 60 or something, but still, it's bullshit.
On the critic side, no way. That's a lot.
Hold on, let me see.
60
But you gotta
reviews?
remember, it's a fucking.
Yeah, but then again, it's all low hanging fruit, probably.
Oh shit! Is this season 3 or is this the whole thing?
I don't know. I gotta see.
Yeah, that was all. That was fucking all of them. Yeah, 65 reviews, 70% bullshit, or 97%.
Season 3 or the entire?
Yeah, season 3. It's ridiculous. Like it's
97%,
it's bullshit. It's complete horseshit. If anybody thinks Rotten Tomatoes is real, then you're fucking fooling yourself.
84% audience. But then again, the audience score has been fucked with since Rise of Skywalker.
Rotten Tomatoes is bought and paid for. We all know it.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
they're adding bots. They're adding bots to.
It's bought and paid for. We know from we know it. It's all they've
They didn't want to. They didn't want to make that
told us.
Last Jedi and Game of Thrones season 8 mistake again.
They told us straight up that it's bought and paid for. So like anybody that gives them any fucking credit for anything is not paying attention. And this also, remember, this just means that it got 6 out of 10. Like these could all be 97% fresh could be a bunch of 6 out of 10s.
Isn't 6 out of 10 the border where and then after that it's rotten or something?
Yeah, 6 gives it a tomato, gives it a fresh.
And so it's just a percentage of all the tomatoes. So
yeah,
okay,
yeah. It's a percentage of how many
it's not so it's an inaccurate figure.
Yeah, it's never been accurate. Yes, they did. The White Cloaks broke that shit down. So what's up, Will?
It's like me getting 4 Ds on 4 tests in a class and getting an A+. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Andor season 2, is that what you were asking for?
Yeah.
97, 186 reviews. 186 reviews, Jesus. So maybe 65 is nothing.
It is nothing.
Yeah. So 186 reviews, 97%.
89%, 2,500 plus. It's only 5% higher than Wheel of Time. Oh, Jesus Christ.
But you gotta remember the Wheel of Time fucking crazy people, they will also keep their TVs on repeat and do all kinds of wacky things to sock accounts and all kinds of shit.
Do they do it because they feel they want to feel like they're the good guys? They're the main characters in their story. They want to feel like they're the good guys, and they want to bash us evil, bad people. Word that rhymes with Yahtzee, all that.
Well, that's probably part of it, but
I mean, people in LA and all are all chanting that they all, because they have nothing to do, they have nothing better to do with their lives, so they create these fictions in their head, and then they,
yeah, most of it is. I really truly believe most of it is like Alex. Most of it is just like the IP they like is out there, so they don't care. Like they don't care what it looks like. It's just, hey, Wheel of Time. I like Wheel of Time, so blah blah blah. Right? I mean,
I like how every production, no matter how contentious things get online, like, oh, we had the most wonderful group of people. They did such a good job. I'm like, bullshit.
They're still watching it on repeat. Yeah, exactly. Their 160K signatures are probably from like 100 people. True. 100.
These people have no responsibilities. What else are they gonna do? These people have kids? No. Do they have cats? Maybe. But that's it. So what else are they gonna do? They're gonna create 1,000 signatures each.
Well, so the Lotus Eaters podcast did a Wheel of Prime Thank God It's Canceled video. There's been heaps of channels that bailed on season 1 and are cheering. There's so many people Disparu, Shad, fucking so many people that were fucking Neurotic never even touched it. Like so many people that were fans of Wheel of Time noped out like end of season 1, season 2. They'd come back, sort of look at it, and then nope out again because it's just nobody.
Because nobody cares. They don't. It
Nobody
doesn't
cares.
get. It doesn't get the views for starters,
Right.
like
Well,
unlike
that's
Rings
what-
of Power does. So
Exactly. So that's what you can't blame them because, like, just you're passionate about it, but it's just like you're running a business, right? So it's like if nobody's watching, that's why I'm here because I'm crazy and like my YouTube channel is nothing. So, but you guys make you guys make my YouTube channel, but so somebody had to shout from the rooftops about how shitty this show was all the way through. So I guess that was my job. So, but the delusion, this is crazy right here, but was also watched by a huge number of fans. Bullshit. A huge number of people, I'm sorry, all over the world, appearing in the Nielsen top 10 for nearly 20 weeks, a feat very few shows have been able to match in the last decade. What a fucking piece of shit.
Top 10 out of how many new shows? Wasn't it like number 10 or number 9?
It was
it came new shows.
The first 3 episodes it broke onto the list at 6. I think it was 6 or 7, and it was only like for the 3 episodes. I don't know. It was like 4. I don't even know if it broke 500 million minutes.
Didn't Reacher just wipe the floor with it?
It
and a whole bunch
destroyed it.
And Reacher was out way before that, right?
Wheel of Time for 1 week was number 1 on Amazon's own top 10 list for 1 week, and then it got blown away by House of David and Bosch Legacy and freaking The Bondsman, Kevin Bacon's fucking show, and all these other fucking shows that don't have millions and millions of people buying books that should carry your whole network.
Yeah, the Kevin Bacon show got canceled too.
Yeah, it did. As soon as The Bondsman was canceled, I'm like, oh, Wheel of Time is gone.
Yeah.
As soon as it's like, oh, that's basically a death knell for Wheel of Time. It's gone. It's over because The Bondsman had more viewers than fucking Wheel of Time. In the middle of the season, episode 6, I think it was 6 and 7, it fell off the list. It was so few people were watching it. It fell off the list. Definitely for episode 6, I think it was 6 and 7, and then the finale got like 300,000 minutes. And then the week after, it was back at 10 because nothing else was coming out. And it's like...
So did the finale do worse compared to the rest of the season, or did it actually do better than like 6 and 7?
It did about the same.
About the same?
It's hard to say because 6 and 7, we didn't even get a tally. It was so low.
Oh.
It didn't make the top 10. So we didn't even get a number. That's how fucked it was. We didn't even get a number.
You could have had millions of fans. You could have made so much money, and you decided to ruin an IP. That's why I don't know about you. Whenever I hear of an announcement of we're going to adapt this IP, I'm just like, no,
it's scary.
It's because it's like they're picking, they're trying to adapt everything now. I remember back in the day, people didn't want to adapt things because of how tough it would be to do it right. Now nobody cares about doing things right. You have crazy people that will be fans of anything no matter what you do. And then anyone that calls it out is called, this and that.
Yeah, no, it oh god, it's I don't know, man. Like it's scary every time. Like things are like
that's why
it's like right now it's like so How to Train Your Dragon just came out too, and I'm gonna go see it just to see. But it's like I don't get why it came out. Right? It's one of these things. It's like
it came out not too long ago, right? It came out.
It just came out.
2010, 2011. The first
no. Yeah. So it just came out. We're doing a live action version of How to Train Your Dragon, and it is like, look, it's like. It has me feeling very weird because it sounds like it's a 1-to-1 adaptation. It's like, well, then why? It's just it can only be worse because you have different actors and the voice acting was great.
Yeah,
if you're so it's like why is this? And it's clear it's a money grab. We're telling the same story with different visuals, to because it was.
I haven't
Because
seen it. Is the movie?
well, if it's
is
it's
the
probably
movie worth it? I haven't seen it.
well. See, but that's
The original. I haven't seen
the original's great. I love How to Train Your Dragon. It's fantastic.
Okay.
It's fantastic. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite animated movies of all time.
Oh wow! Like up there
It's-
with Toy Story and
It's better. I like it better
Lion
than Toy Story.
King.
Better
Oh,
than
wow.
Lion King. Yeah.
No,
I
really?
love. Yeah, I love
Okay.
How to Train Your Dragon. I think it's great. I fucking love it. If they did what they said they were going to do, which is basically copy the cartoon, then yeah, it's good because the cartoon's good. But it can only be worse because it's live media. The chick that's Astrid shouldn't be Astrid, and you've made casting decisions. That's it can only be worse because you had to cast real people in the cartoon roles, and they don't have the same voices and looks.
What's her
as the
name
cartoon.
Is what's her name cast as Astrid? If you know who I'm talking about.
No, not
the one who's always casting things. Everybody's like, why are you casting her?
No, Freckle
Zendaya?
Jesus or whatever.
Zendaya?
No, not Zendaya. No, Astrid looks nothing like
Freckle. Who? What from Solo? That Freckle girl? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. So let's see here.
Yeah, I remember seeing Solo and the one villain, Memphis Nest or whatever, takes off his helmet, and all of a sudden he's that freckled girl. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, there you go. Here. So there you go. There's the side by side. So
hey, if you're not going to be faithful to your story, why should any faithful fan watch your shit?
So they cast Gerard Butler as Stoic the Vast, which is funny, but he looks fucking weird. Like he just looks goofy to me. Like I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. And I'll probably enjoy it because I love the story. But like they cast like I was like, oh, they got Gerard Butler for Stoic, great. But he looks completely goofy because of how the character is supposed to be. It's so weird. It's just like it's just worse. If I could find a side by side, because it's just like it's just like I don't know. He looks too. This might do. What the fuck?
To cast a Viking. Didn't Vikings do that? Vikings. Didn't that Vikings show do something like that?
What? I don't know.
Update for a modern audience.
Oh well, they fucked it up after Ragnar died. Yeah, Lagertha became girl Yas Queen, and yeah. And then all Viking shows are ruined from there on because everybody has to be Shield Maiden, and only Shield Maidens are great. And then they get like shows like that Predator fucking anime that should have been great on fucking Hulu.
Shield Maidens, just like the Rohirrim movie.
Yeah, which I couldn't get through. I never finished it. I was bored to tears. The Red Ruler here was so fucking boring. I couldn't finish it.
You know how he gets. You know how the villain of that movie was supposed to get dispatched according to Tolkien. The other dude that pulled an Éomer, at the end of that movie, he was supposed to just simply go to Edoras and slay him in a duel.
Yeah.
It would have been awesome.
Yeah. I literally couldn't finish it. I fell asleep like twice.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep too. I wake up and then there's this. All of a sudden, the what's his name he's like a ghost and he's murdering people. To
be honest, I don't fucking even remember. I fell asleep and I woke up.
Hammerhand's a ghost and he's going around murdering people in the cold of night and all that.
Yeah,
that part was okay, but yeah,
I don't remember any of it. I fell asleep. Good night, Sam. Thanks for being here as always, buddy.
Night, buddy.
but like, yeah, so it's like I don't know. It's How to Train Your Dragon is just weird to me. It's a flat out cash grab. And listening to EFAP crew and all that, they're right. Get Shrek live action will be next, and all of DreamWorks is going to make so much money with because they're going to make $1 billion.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking a crap ton of money, and they're just going to redo all of their all their cartoons in live action, and yeah. I have a really hot
Stay
take.
Stay away from the Black Cauldron. Stay away from the Black Cauldron.
I have a really hot take. I'm totally cool with the new Snape casting because he's such a talented actor. I'd love to see his take on Snape. I have no
Apparently,
idea.
there's a rumor that he was fired, but it's just a rumor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll see. That whole thing is looking like it's going to be a mess just because of what the director showrunner has said.
I think it'll be a mess, but I think it's still going to be successful because it's Harry Potter.
We'll see. I think
people are gonna watch, and there's gonna be a high. I'm sure there's gonna be a high.
I think it might be a little bit different because you have actually a story that's been fleshed out in a movie series. You have 9 Harry Potter movies, so the Harry Potter fandom already has a complete series, sort of like the Lord of the Rings fandom.
Yeah,
has a complete series that was loved.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna do the show, you're gonna bring it back out and do it again. Why do you do it again? Well, to be closer to the books because the movie took liberties, right?
Yeah.
So why else would you do it? You're gonna do another. Now you're gonna do a show and take completely different liberties. No.
Yeah, I think that was just those once again those were lies. Those were lies to get people excited, and then they show the casting, and I'm like.
I actually think it's going to be a mess, and I think there's actually probably going to be a bunch of pushback. I actually think it's gonna if it's really bad, I think the Harry Potter fan is gonna go be irate.
Like even bigger than Rings of Power pushback.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be bad. I think it'll be really really bad if because J.K. Rowling will be out front probably fucking trashing it because
wasn't she behind this new version?
She fucking. I don't think so. No, she said she doesn't want to fucking with it. They want to sandbox the shit out of it, and she said no. Fucking tell the story as it is. So
wait, she doesn't have. She's not doing anything with them because are they distancing themselves from her because of her?
No, they can't. She hasn't given. I'm pretty sure they haven't given them full creative control. The showrunner's been out front saying that he doesn't agree with J.K. Rowling's view of and he wants to go and play around in the Harry Potter universe, and she won't allow it.
Interesting.
Because it's her fucking universe.
It's her baby.
So JK has already made statements that she wouldn't fire anyone in the cast even if she could. So okay. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I just think if it's really bad, we'll see. I mean, I'll watch it. We'll see what happens. But I'm not the hugest. Harry Potter's okay. But Dempsey, what's up, my man? How you been, dude?
Up, Steven?
Oh boy, but yeah. So. It's been about 2 hours. We had about 50 people here, which is fucking cool for a just shoot from the hip stream about basically nothing. So I need to figure out what I'm doing. I need to branch out on some other things here too. But me and Nathan got to talk about doing some fight autopsies and other shit. Mule, you fell asleep during the first Harry Potter. Well, I hope you got a good nap.
I thought the first 2 movies by Chris Columbus were pretty faithful. It was movie 3 that they made that the first 2 movies were longer than movie 3, even though book 3 is like 150 pages longer than the first 2. The first 2 were only 300 pages, so yeah.
Yep. So we gotta get back on a few of these things. So we'll have to talk. More Carl review. Yeah. So yes, there's a lot. I have
to resume listening to that audiobook. That audiobook is a lot of fun.
Dungeon Crawler Carl is fucking the best.
Great. That and the Elric saga. if you listen to the Elric saga, it's just oozing masculinity because of their I don't know who their choice of narrator. I'm Elric of Melnibone, and I'm going to slay you, Erkun. That's literally how the audiobook sounds of the Elric saga. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, I lost track of where I was with Elric. I think I started back up, but I don't know. I'm in the middle of too many things.
He keeps
I need to
letting
get back on
Erkun get
track.
away. I'm like, just get rid of him. He's trying to get rid of you. He's trying to kill you.
I'm
Why are
pretty
you
sure
letting him live?
I'm pretty sure didn't. Yeah, well, Erkun.
I
don't know. I forget where. I don't know. God, this man. How far into? I'm finished, man. How far into Dresden are you? I started reading the series for the first time. Fuck, Alex. So, me, Nathan, and Aldan had started doing like a review series. So we have a stream. We've been going through each book. We're on the 4th book. This will be my second time reading through. Nathan is working his way through like his first and second time at the same time, I guess. So he's reading. He's about I think 10 in, and then he's reading the beginning again with us to review it. So, we actually have half of book 4 recorded already. We just need to get back, and I've had some shit going on, so I got to get back in studio. I don't know. We could do autopsy even tomorrow if you want, Nate. So let me know. So we got to get back on fight autopsy because we got lots of fights to go through. I got lots of shit to do.
Did you get past the Avienda defeating Lan or something?
We haven't done that yet. No, we haven't done half of the fights. It's fucking crazy. You fell down the EverQuest hole again, bro. Fuck. God damn, man. Get out of that hole. So Dresden is
I only read book 1.
I actually don't have a bunch of series I've read, but like luckily the ones I have read through, like have been really great. So like Dresden is fucking phenomenal. Carl is fucking great. He's several chapters into book 8 already. So like so Matt Dinneman is just motoring through.
Do we know how long the series is going to be?
Dempsey keeps going on a private server, he's been playing it. He's back at. I played EQ back in the day, but I never went back. But I don't know. I understand sort of where you come from, but I enjoy it from the get. But the world does get crazy big once you start getting into it. So I get what you're saying. We actually, I think when we reviewed the first 2, we were surprised how much we actually liked book 1 more than 2, even though 2 was still good. But you're right. It just really fucking just like shoot to the moon. Like it just starts fucking going, right? So I agree with that. But so we gotta get back going with that. But,
someone from Chicago. I'm looking for Chicago references or something in the story.
Oh, it's Chicago references all through Dresden. So I mean that's where it takes place, right? So
yeah.
You've picked up the first Dungeon Carl books. Have not started. So here's my Alex.
Open the freaking door. That's how good. That's how good it is.
So Carl. Here's my suggestion, Alex. If you want to lose every other thing that you're doing, start Carl. Because once you start reading Dungeon Carl, you pretty much like I binged all of them like straight. It's hard to stop. It's so good. So, never.
No,
go to Brian's channel.
I think he's asking me.
Go to Ryan's channel. That's where.
No, I mean I actually am talking to someone to do a discussion of season 1 of the original show. And especially with all these once again all these protests going on, it made me think of a particularly chilling episode that I'll never forget from that first season.
Well, like I don't know, like everything that's going on, I've gone to make like some videos about things. It's just like I sort of stopped myself because like I don't know, it's one of those I don't know if I want to open that can of worms, but it's just like the whole thing, everything going on in LA is fucking depressing, and it's just like
there's another way to experience this Legend of the Galactic Heroes. All 10 books are out on Amazon.
books. I don't read. I listen. I don't read shows, and I don't read books. I listen.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll have to go see. I'll have to go see. I still have to do my 2001 retrospective. I have to actually read. I have a book called Space Odyssey, which is basically about the production of that. But I don't. I'll have to look and see if there is an audiobook for it.
So
Here, it's a really compelling.
So I'm gonna put
story.
up a poll real quick. Should Here we go. All right.
What does lit RPG stand for?
Literature RPG. Literary RPG. So it's like a role-playing game literature. So it's like, because it's basically a game, a written form of a video game.
Okay.
Is what it says. Is how that's what literature RPG. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So I mean, Codex of Valera. I bought the first 2 books on Amazon, so I might get into that too, just because I like Butcher. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those, if you guys are still into these types of streams, I'll keep doing them. So it seems like, I'm not gonna. I got, I know the freaking. And if you got any like, I feel like his Nameless dropped off the face of the earth. It's a big reader, Pike, as opposed to Gamelit, which is like you will you have any universe explanation or why your world is certain things like a video game. I like Dark Souls. I wish I could play Dark Souls, but I'm so shit.
Yeah, I DNF'd Elden Ring. Once I found out that when you try to you still collect items to increase your health, the game literally tells you, oh, you're at your limit, even though there's more stuff to collect. It's like, imagine if you collected heart pieces from Zelda, and the game told you you can't get any more health.
Well, I can't. Final boss levers. No, that was Final Fantasy VII, bro. I gotta get back on the gaming streams. Dempsey,
Yeah,
we come back and play games again, bro. Articus, what's up?
I haven't been playing either. What's up, buddy?
I've already played through all of Expedition 33, bud.
That just came out, right?
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. I already played it. I already played it. But you see, this is the funny thing. I didn't play it on stream because I didn't want to stress, so I played it in journalist mode. It was so much more fun. I was playing it regular.
What, like in super duper easy mode? Is that journalist mode?
Yeah. Because the story is so good, and like I was doing fine, but it's just like I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to stress. I'm gonna put it in story mode. And it's funny, some fights are still not easy in story mode. So, but I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna play in easy mode. I'm not fucking a career streamer.
Did you beat the one with the Wukong, Black Myth Wukong?
I still haven't beat Wukong. No, I'm still I made great progress. I think I'm getting close to the end, but yeah, just shit got complicated.
Yeah.
So I need. There's a whole bunch of stuff I need to get back to. I'd really like to get back to it's about something earlier in the stream, buddy. Yes. Okay. I guess I'm making it. I'll see if I can find a cutout and edit Loyal going,
You gotta do it. A few moments later, and then a few moments later, even more.
Yes, I do have a Switch too.
I did not get one. I still have my old Switch. I was actually Switch right before this.
I actually, you know what I should do? Oh, dude, GameCube Virtual Console, Wind Waker. Baby.
Yeah, Wind Waker.
Yeah, I
think Soul
downloaded
Calibur,
it.
and
I should stream that shit.
you know what's funny? I got my Wii U to work. My Wii U, so I could play the HD Wind Waker.
Oh god. Yeah. No, no. I don't have a Wii anymore. I don't even know what happened to it. But
Yeah, I thought the Wii U wasn't going to work. I literally just I haven't had that thing plugged in over 7 years since the Switch came out.
I don't know if the Switch has an OLED or not. I don't really ever play it in handheld mode. So, but I've been enjoying it. Mario Kart World is a lot of fun.
Are you gonna play Metroid on the Switch too?
Yep. I'll play it. I don't know if I'll stream it. If you guys want me to start streaming games again, I'll start streaming games again.
Are you gonna get the Donkey? I know you're not a Donkey Kong person, but are you gonna get?
I am
DK
probably
game?
going to get Donkey Kong just because it
Bonanza.
looked really good. I actually like the new sprite they use for Donkey Kong, his new character model.
Really? I actually don't like.
I like it. I like it a
don't-
lot better, personally.
You like it better than the?
I think it has a lot more
DKC.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot more personality in his face. I was actually using him in Mario Kart, getting him his cool outfits and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the '90s Attitude era look.
Yeah.
From DK.
Shit.
From
All right.
Country.
Well, I need to play Wind Waker. I need to play the Sea of Stars DLC. I need to finish Wukong. I got Suikoden 1 over 75% done.
They announced
Then I gotta play
another
Suikoden 2.
Suikoden.
Yes,
today for Switch
Starleap.
2. Yeah.
Starleap, is it? I think it's PC, and I wasn't sure what it was because it looked like it was coming out on iOS and Android. So I was like, "What the fuck is this game?" But it looks like it's an actual RPG. It's coming out on Steam, so I'll check that out when it comes out too. Because they just announced it's coming out on Steam too, so I'm like, "Well, fuck, it's free to play too." So I was like, "Fuck."
What's funny is all the games I'm interested in playing right now, and that's not much because I haven't been playing any video games. Horror. I want to play some Dino Crisis, some Silent Hill. I've never played Silent Hill or there's a game called Onimusha. You ever hear of Onimusha?
Yep, they're coming out with a new one.
I got I bought the first 2 for the Switch. I'm playing it. And
Dude, the new I played the fuck out of those, dude. Hell yeah. Onimusha. Dude, did you see the trailer for the new one?
No.
Dude, we're watching it. Hold on. You haven't seen this?
You know,
dude, Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy Tactics,
yeah, that's
man.
right.
I almost shit my pants. I almost got a car accident. I was so fucking happy.
You were
I was like, yeah, finally. I was so happy. There you go.
All right, let's take a look.
This isn't hell or my world. What?
Yeah, I played the fuck out of these. Like I played both these games on PS. What was it? PS2, right? I think one was on PS1 and 2 was on PS2.
I think so.
It looks like a very Elden Ring-ish.
It does, yeah.
Also,
or a Sekiro probably, or
you don't have a chance.
Or maybe Sekiro, maybe what's the other one? Oh god, Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't look like Assassin's Creed Shadows, thank god.
Yeah.
Not enough.
So what sold me on the series was that I like
Samurai's fighting demons, man. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, I mean, but what sold me on the on the first one was that it's much like early Resident Evil, where it's like, you know, fixed angled shots and you go from, you know, place to place to place, you know.
They're remastering all of it. So it wasn't. It was on Final Fantasy Tactics was sort of available for a short time. It might be on Steam now. I don't know, but they're doing a bunch of stuff to it. So it's coming. It's not even coming out on Switch 2. It's coming out on the PS5. So in Steam, I think. So.
Your butt, piggy.
Looks cool as fuck, man.
Musashi!
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from Jews. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Yeah, I want. So yeah, so it looks fucking sweet, dude.
All right, yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I'm
So I
definitely.
can't. Yeah, so
I got 1 and 2. I got 1 and 2, and I'm gonna try them.
yeah, no, there. Oh, you never played them?
No, never played them.
I'm waiting for like we're. It's like I think it was Asmongold said it. We're going into the era of PS1 remakes. So Legend of Dragoon, Xenogears. Let's have it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
Wild Arms. Let's do it.
Well, I
Fuck
mean,
it.
Metal. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't do Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear Solid 3 looks pretty freaking solid.
Yeah. So although the solids will come. Yeah. Once that makes all the money,
It's gonna be weird. But the thing is, they're using the original audio. They're not re-recording or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's just weird seeing them make Metal Gear even remakes without Kojima.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, dude. Yeah. So there's so much. Yeah. Not enough time. So many video games, not enough time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, thank you all for hanging out and
Choporial tomorrow. Me and Staplebow Staplebow's gonna be my guest.
there you go. Go check out Mr. Corporeal Lifeform over there on the channel, and
Yeah.
And we'll be back with more, I guess, nonsense and other fun. If there's any if we have any popular streamers that make some nonsense claims about Wheel of Time that I need to destroy, throw it up in my Discord. We'll check it out.
Or all those, or you'll do those anti what do you call those? Anti unhypes or something for all the hyping that Sarah Nakamura and her people are gonna be promoting their podcasts. So you gotta do an anti-podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. That'll be fun. Just taking down her bullshit. Why not?
You did really good with maybe if Daniel Green spews some more shit, just keep reacting to it. You and Will, you guys just keep reacting to it.
Easy that was
Robot. Or maybe
I don't know. I have just I don't know why. It's totally StreamYard.
Did Steve freeze or did I freeze?
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me. It's me.
Young Wenley loves you. Legend of Galactic Heroes.
It's me. Yeah. It's me. It's like, so I'm doing a speed test right now. I'm at 800 Mbps up. How the fuck am I having connection problems on StreamYards? Like I'm literally doing a speed test right now. It capped out at 856 up or down. 110 up. Like how am I having problems on StreamYards? What the fuck, StreamYards? Get your shit together. So
I agree.
But so that well, he made it like I said, he made it easy because that was such a shit take that it needed to be torn apart. So yep. So thanks guys. Go check out Brian's channel and we will see you very soon on the next one. Check me out on El Kickaroo on the way out if you want. I think nope, that's not it. Here, I'll put the thing. If you got a kick account, check me out over there for funsies. Just in case something weird happens on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. Why not? We'll see you all later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.
Bye.